I think really, I mean, the church, the heart of the church has always been to care, hasn't it? And I hope we're all still doing that as local churches, that pastoral care for all people who come across our through our doors is really important. But I think what has happened is that over history, typically we've seen people express that kind of care in religious terms. So it's kind of more looking after our own if they're unable to come to church, which is really important. Being able to pray with other Christians, to worship with other Christians, really important things for some traditions to receive communion, for example. But I think increasingly in the UK, we're seeing more and more people who don't have a religious background, or they
Mhm.
may have another religious background or a different system of beliefs. And I feel passionately that what we're trying to look at is the questions of what it means to be human. What brings that life and hope or sense of purpose in our lives? Well, for many of people listening to your podcast, Chris, that will of course be the person of Jesus Christ and our faith in him. But for many people, they don't have a focus that is expressed in a faith term. So I think we're wanting to talk about spiritual care, which is basically big life questions that any human
Mhm.
being would have. Who am I? Who am I as I get older? Really key. What is my purpose? What are my hopes, my fears, my
Mhm.
regrets? What brings meaning to my life or kind of vitality to my life, being creative, having a sense of purpose, belonging, contributing. These are all really important elements and needs that people have regardless of their faith position. So
Mhm.
it's all about connecting with those people, isn't it, Mavis? Yeah, that you join in where they are at,
Yes.
which is a real principle of chaplaincy. It's about person-centered care.